Hello guys, I hope everybody's doing good. So we have our trades on USD CHF. So you can see USD CHF, we talked about this. We say the market is coming to this trend line. But remember, for us, we hardly trade trend lines bounce off. So in other words, we were supposed to have taken a trade here because you see very many confirmations showed that we are going to go into the buys. So we had this rejection, and also we had this tweezer bottom over here, signaling that we are supposed to go into the buys on USD CHF. So, however, because we do not like to trade bounce offs, we want to see a break and retest of the trend line at a psychological level. So right now, we could be watching this level to be broken, to break the trend line, and then retested it at psychological level. And then we would take our buys from that position to see how far we can go up, preferably to psychological level, also this trend, and then also this trend line, which is also over there. Moving forward, we also have trades on GBP USD. So GBP USD, yesterday we said we were waiting for the market to push up to this trend psychological level and then reject this psychological level to give us sales. Now we see the market has pushed up and reached here and then rejected that level and then has dropped down. Now we have this trend line, which is now working as our safety line. This trend line is acting as our safety line. So we ideally want to see the market come and break selling and break below this trend, and also it's already broken on lower time frames. This is a break on lower time frames, but we want to see it again now trading below, and then we are going to take our trades from this point. Once the market closes below this trend line here now, any candle that will close below that level on 1 hour, that's when we're going to be taking our sales, and then we shall put our stop loss right above these levels or this safety line. So this is going to be our safety line, and then we're going to be looking for lower trades on GBP USD. Moving forward on gold, gold has already broken. Now let's go to 15 minutes. So yesterday we said this trend, and I had spoken about, I even sent a video yesterday on about this trend, and I said this trend and is rejecting this trade. This after the market has broken, you can see it's retesting it, and rejecting it so many times. And now we see it has also given us another safety line over here, which has given us a little bit more of the touches. I think this is about 1-2 touches on that safety line. So already we are supposed to be in the trade. So you can see this market, this candle. So we can see this, that level rejected the psychological level, which I put and even increased its capacity because it was going to be very significant in the market. So you see the market has traded to that psychological level and rejected it. So we are going to look for sell opportunities from here. And you can see the bearish candle that came in. We take a trade from that point. So we take a trade from here, and then our stop loss is going to be above the safety line, just close to that level. And then we're going to be targeting this low on gold. So we have a low here, and also we have lows below here. Very short, we're going to be targeting. So if you took this trade on Friday, yesterday I called another trade. We added in another position at this level. And now we have another position we could be adding in. If you're starting positions anyway, if you're adding positions, it's okay. But if you're not adding positions, then you could hold the only past trade that you took, because we are a little bit sure that we're going to be going into the sales on gold. And the safety line has been presented, so we have a safe stop loss that is going to help us protect our profit. So if you took profits or you had taken trades from up here, your stop loss should be trailing with this safety line that we have over there. Moving forward, EURUSD also is doing the same thing. You can see the market gave us another safety line over here, one touch, second touch, and we see the market has also broken below this trend line. So we want to be taken and closed below it, right? Closed below this trend line. Already we were in the sell bias. Why are we taking this trade on just a break, not a retest? Because we already had a trend line that has been broken over here. So we had a trend line that was broken around this area in this position. So since it was already broken and retested at this psychological level, then we are expecting it now to continue selling to the downside on GBP, on EURUSD. So EURUSD, we are just looking at continuing with our sales. We are continuing with our sales. Maybe preferably we could have a lot of information here to be given to us why we could maybe reverse our trades and take the buys. But for now, I think the sell is more selling than taking even looking for buys opportunities. And then finally, maybe we could talk about the USD also. So we have this trend line also, which is acting as our safety line over here. And the market has also broken below and closed below. on 1 hour. So once the market closes below here, we are going to take our trade, and we are putting our stop loss right above the safety line, and then also we shall be targeting these lows here, unless the market comes and gives us a reaction on this trend line. We are still going to be holding ourselves on AUD. So the trade we took here on Friday still valid, and then it's still holding, and we shall continue to sell probably even up to these lows. If it also happens, we could take these lows over here. So that's what having. That's what we have. Yes, back to USD CHF. So we have USD CHF buy trade. We have GBP USD sell trade, Euro USD sell, and gold sell. So if you are able to take any of those trades, we likely to have a good trade over there. So if the gold is moving well, and we're moving well, guys, let's continue selling gold and see how it can give us a little bit more of money to this level. It's then cashpips again. Please, if you are interested in getting into a mentorship, please ensure you comment "I am interested" and also come into my inbox so that we get in touch and start talking, so that we can get to see how we can work together to be able to maybe get some money from the market. Then cashpips again, and I sign out. Bye for now.